Hello, Internet! I'm Alec the Purple Doofus, and welcome to Buddy Reads, where I read a small selection of a book and review it for you. Today we are covering chapters 13, 14, and 15 of Part 2 of Murder on the Orient Express by Agatha Christie. I hope you read up to that point yourself, because I do not want to ruin anything for you. So the section begins with the three men in the dining room, and they are discussing the evidence that has been put to them so far. The two men are arguing over who did it, while Poirot just kind of sits back, and he denies every single fact that they throw at him. Well, not fact, but every single theory that they throw at him. And he's like, no, good sir, no. You misunderstand me. You misunderstand the facts. It is not them because of this. It is not them because of this. The only prediction that I have for you right now is that the kimono of which we have been looking for will be found in a man's luggage, and the uniform that the man wore will be found in a woman's luggage. I actually presume that it will be the German maid that we find the uniform in. They're like, so you believe that she did it? And he's like, no, you misunderstand me. I believe that the uniform will be found in there, but I do not believe that it was her that placed it inside of her luggage. He's like, in fact, I will go so far as to say that if we do not find it in her luggage, it might be possible that she is innocent. If we do find it in her luggage, it is absolutely, positively a fact that she is innocent. And then two gentlemen are like, And before these men disperse to start searching the luggage, Mrs. Hubbard runs in. And she's like, oh my God, it's so terrible. Oh dear, oh dear. I was looking through my little sponge purse and I found, it's so horrible to even mention it. I found a bloody knife. And then she faints. And they take care of her. They give her some water. They help her to wake up again. They walk her back to her room, and all of the other passengers are like crowded around her room. And they're like, please make way, make way. So they allow her into her room. They lie her down on the bed, and they take a look at the knife. The doctor is like picking it up gingerly, and Poirot's like, there's not going to be any discernible fingerprints on that thing, so don't worry about that. He takes the knife away, even though it's covered in blood. Poirot is like looking in Mrs. Hubbard's room. Are you sure that the maid had locked the door? And she's like, I am absolutely positive. And he's like, and you were lying right there. And she says, yes, but your sponge bag was blocking the lock. And she says, oh. And he says, you see here, I could do it this way and it could be locked to you, but not to someone on the other side of the door. And she says, oh. Poirot starts building a case against the fact that maybe the door was only locked so that she could not escape, but not so that someone else could come in. And then Mrs. Hubbard says, I will not stay in this room a moment longer. I will not be next to the room of a dead man. I must move compartments right now. Move me. The men are like, of course we will move you. We will move you right down the hall. And she's like, yes, thank you. And they're like grabbing all her luggage, and one man's like guiding her while everyone else is carrying her luggage, and they get her to a room, and she's like, I always used to love rooms that faced the engine because it helped me to discern which direction we were going. And there's this whole conversation about that, and she eventually calms down, and the three men are like, okay, now we need to inspect everyone's luggage. And so they go passenger by passenger, and they inspect the luggage, and most of the luggage doesn't bring up any clues. Even discussing things with people doesn't bring any clues. The Countess is like, do you really need to check my bag? And he says, in this case, it is merely a formality. We do not suspect you at all. And they even inspect the private eye, Mr. Hardman. They inspect his luggage. They inspect everyone's luggage. The only one that ever gives them any kind of pushback is the princess. And it's not really like huge, massive pushback. It's just she's got an attitude about her while they're doing it. But they still don't find anything in her bag. And then they go to the German maid and they open it up, and Poirot's like, aha! Because right on top of her luggage is the night watchman's uniform with a missing button. And Poirot's like, aha! The only thing that they hadn't found was the kimono. And the two other gentlemen are like, we should go collect our thoughts in the dining room, and Perot says, of course, we will do that. I will be right with you. I just need a quick smoke break. And he looks into his case of cigarettes. He finds out it's empty. So he goes back to his room to refill his case, and when he opens the bag, he finds the red kimono. And he's like, well played, sir. Very well played. And that is where our section ends. I'm really enjoying how the clues now are just slowly starting to connect to each other, and everything's like methodically lining up. It's just so well done right now. So I'm looking forward to finishing this book. Probably not next video, but the video after that, and finding out how all of these clues link up so very, very well. If you like what I'm doing, go ahead and click the subscribe button. If you like this video specifically, go ahead and click that like button, and go ahead and leave a comment letting me know how you feel about all of this lining up stuff, because I'm loving it right now. I've been Elliot the Purple Haired Doofus. This has been Buddy Reads, reminding you to watch your pajama radius, and I will see you all in the next section of Murder on the Orient Express by Agatha Christie. Toodles!